Have you ever felt like no matter how hard you try, life keeps pulling you back, as if your dreams are always just out of reach? Once upon a time, there was a young man named Samir who believed deeply in improving his life. He worked every day in a small shop, earning just enough to survive. Yet his heart dreamed of something bigger, a future where he could support his family with honor and pride. Every night, Samir would sit by his window after work, watching the city lights flicker and whisper to himself, "This is not all I was meant for." But the world around him said otherwise. "Settle down. You have responsibilities. Life isn't easy." Still, Samir refused to accept a life of simple routine. One evening, he met an old teacher named Farid, who saw that spark. Farid didn't offer easy answers, only one piece of lasting wisdom. To change your life, you must first change the way you see yourself. Samir didn't fully understand at first, but those words began to echo in his mind. The next day, he woke up earlier than usual and began learning, reading books, watching tutorials, asking questions, and practicing skills he never thought he could master. Progress was slow and painful. Some days he failed miserably, felt discouraged, and thought about quitting. But every time doubt crept in, he remembered Farid's words and pushed forward. Months passed, and Samir started turning his small efforts into real results. He learned new skills that helped him earn more than he ever had before. Doors began opening. A small business here, an opportunity there. Not overnight, but steadily. His confidence grew not because life became easier, but because he refused to let his inner voice be drowned by fear. Soon he went from being a shop worker to a respected craftsman whose work was sought after by many. People began to admire his dedication. But what truly changed was how Samir saw himself. He discovered that the only limits that ever existed were the ones he believed in. Through every struggle, he learned that success isn't about luck. It's about persistence, belief, and courage. And the greatest transformation wasn't his income, his status, or the praise he received. It was the confidence he found within himself, the belief that no dream is too big when you refuse to quit. Today, Samir not only lives a better life, but he also teaches others that growth begins when you stop seeing yourself as the person you once were and start believing in who you can become.